Well, let's try it a third time since we've tried it twice. I'm using a different piece of software, and let's just see if that works. Because if a whole different piece of software doesn't work, then we know we have issues. So, hey, I think is this 3.0? Hot damn. Okay, hopefully that's a thing. So it does get me the chat a little weird because I'm only using one screen. But so if you're chatting, I'm sorry. I may or may not be able to see you because I don't think this has an overlay. But so sorry. For some reason, Streamlabs desktop was being frickin' weird and not letting me do stuff. So I'll find a different way to get the chat. So there we are. Hi, welcome. Sorry you missed all the fun. If you're watching live, the recorded version seems to be okay, but if you're watching live, I'm sorry. There's the replicator. So we finally have it, and now we've got to get cracking hard. And I don't have a lot of time, so sadly, but we will endeavor to move on and try to get the incubator and other things squared away. Sorry, I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone just to make sure everybody can see. And that at least give me access to the chat. So in case whoever was chatting, thank you for the follows. I think you guys followed, and I appreciate that. This is the last bastion of the. I'm just trying to go through official one more time because of the fact that they're going to apparently shut the servers down, all that good stuff. I am endeavoring to go through and take this one more time through. I've gone through the majority of this game on official before. I actually have characters on different maps, but I have decided that I'm going to give this a shot alone. Came up with a base that had a bunch of stuff, so that's the thing. And it's the Rexes. So now, back to what we had planned on doing. There's the replicator. I need to go take the Desmodus underneath and grab the rest of our stuff. Because the cryopods that I found were Jesus, almost dead when I found them, of course, because somebody's base had been abandoned. So the cryopods were about dead. So I had to quickly make a cryo fridge, and those things are almost they haven't charged up a lot. So and there's tick parasaur down here for some reason. Okay, this Desmodus and his latching is it's a great feature, but also a giant pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, just hang upside down then. That's what you want to do there, Dracula. You go for it. Okay, I don't need any of this anymore, so this goes away. Come on, Dracula. And then now this stuff, there's the dead pods, and there are the Rex eggs that I need to hatch in the incubator if I can get them on there. And blood packs are always good in case we want to tame something else. So all that goes on the Desmodus. And we can destroy this. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Yeah, much better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having to look at the chat on my phone. I'm just trying to save as much resources as humanly possible. We're pulling this out. And let's get our pods. Yeah, and destroy this and see if we can still move. Ooh, just barely. All right. Now, so yeah, this was what was underneath the base, and that generator I could probably actually continue with this generator, but I'll just let it run out because I think I have the resources in order to make. And thanks for the follows, you guys, by the way. Appreciate it. So one last attempt at official. I want to get through. I want to see if I can get through all the maps before they shut it down. So once the next drop comes down, we're going to get the boss team out and go for the Megapithecus. I do have to take a trip over to Rags to get the artifact of the Brute. And I don't think there's anything in here to throw. So let's go make ourselves a cryo fridge and an egg incubator and hope for the best. Well, we'll see you when you get back. Let's see what we can make. Can we make the incubator yet? No, we're going to need more electronics, more metal, more poly. But we do need the cryo fridge. There it is. So we can charge these, keep these pods charging. That was the most important thing, was can I keep the cryopods charged? Because I can't really Um, there we go. I can't take on the bosses anyway yet, or breed anything yet without the tech trough. So we are going to have to take on the Megapithecus, which means we're going to have to take a trip. But I do want the egg incubator as quickly as possible. So what do we need? Some electronics, some metal, and some poly. And I'm pretty sure I have some of those things. Little, well, great timing. Electronics, metal, and poly. Some of it I have, some of it I don't. Thought I had metal one more place. No, I don't. And this gotcha has to go back into the cryo fridge as well. And we're going to go to rags real fast, and we're going to get that there. There we go. Let's pull this pod out, and we'll be able to pod this thing. I don't think there's anything that has metal on it still. Oh, there's some. A little bit. Forgot I had stuff on the Desmo. I got ahead of myself. And I'll take that. Actually, we won't take that. We're going to take that one. And we got to put these eggs in the fridge too. Didn't even think about it. The rest of this stuff isn't too bad to stay. And there we go. How close are we to the egg incubator now? A little bit of poly, some electronics, and some, actually a little bit more metal. But we'll freeze the eggs, or keep the eggs in the fridge for now. It's big, but it's room for expansion. There we go. Because then I'd like to get them bred before we go, before 3 times is over. That's the real kicker. Okay. You're going to go over here. Come on, fat boy. You will go here for the babies. I don't think there's much metal left. I think we used it all. Unless it's on this, which I doubt. And that is our free snow owl, whenever it decides to land. Nope. Anything on the Archie? No. Alright, well, we're going to have to go get some metal, if there's any metal left in the forge. And I may actually bring the forges inside once I make more. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Slowly, slowly. Come here, Desmo. That definitely means I have the metal. You never know. It's only going to cost me 1 element to keep that thing running. I might try to do that before to go to rags, because I can go get some polymer. Never mind. Just shut off. I should tell you all you need to know. Alright, so we have the metal. We need just not a lot of electronics and some poly. And I think we can get all that by taking a trip up to the north. And this should have all of our gas in it. It does. Okay, cool. Alright. Can't wait to get the Megapithecus and have this be a tech gate. No, 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 no. You stop. Yeah, you stay there. Alright, a trip to the frozen north. It's almost dark. That's great. I'm gonna freeze our butts off. And the fog. Oh, we need to look for tech dinos while we're taking this trip. It's always great to have fog and not being able to see squat. The nice thing about the fog is that if you can fly like through it eventually. Like it's usually not the whole map. But when I play on private servers, we turn that frickin' fog off. That's just dumb. All right, we need tech dinos. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this crap. How does anybody play this game sometimes? I couldn't see a tech dino if it was 5 feet in front of me. I don't need that much electronics. Hello. That could be a thing. Where are you going? Come here. Because I'm going to chainsaw the living shit out of you. Come here. No, no, no. Where are you going? Thanks a lot, jerk. Get over here. Leaving me wide open for everything. Thanks a frickin' lot, you jackass. You better have gotten the electronics I need off of that. 40, 50. You may have gotten the exact amount. I want to say it was 212 of 250. Your ass just got saved, Junior. You almost got put out to pasture. Whoa, we're flying through a base, I think. Sometimes there's tech dinos around here too. Because I want to chainsaw them with the 30% gas that I have left in this thing. So it'll be a quick stream because I am a father and I'll have to go get my children from school soon. But I will be back tonight. So anybody that has watched and become a follower, A, thank you. B, I'll be back later on tonight, and it's depending on the time zone that you're in. I'm in the central time zone, usually around 10:30 to 11 o'clock, and I'll usually go for another hour and a half, which unofficial isn't a long time, but it's enough to get stuff done, clearly. Because tonight will be Megapithecus tonight. And I'll eventually probably try, and I do upload these to YouTube. The YouTube channel is Artificial Gaming as well. And so you can kind of see, you might be able actually to see the videos that you saw that were, well, you didn't see, that were black screen. You should be able to see those once I, upload those. Gotta love official server lag spikes. But I would like to go to Rags before I get out of here, get the artifact of the Brute, come back, and then I have all the artifacts and the trophies, except for, I think, 2 Megalania Toxin, which we can probably take the Saber-tooth or out and about. What in the heck is the deal? Is something going on with this server right now? This is the third time I've made this trek, I think. It's still not registering. Okay, I think we're about to experience a server crash. I'm pretty sure. We need to find a safe spot. I'm pretty sure the server's going to crash. Or there's a giant base there that's spawning in or something. Because this is no bueno. Yeah, it must have been this base trying to come in, maybe. Because this is now the fourth time. First black screens, then this. Hey, yeah, you can see now. But I'm experiencing this server's about to crash. So the luck couldn't have been worse. Oh no, we are getting stamina drain now. That was my biggest thing. If I'm getting stamina drain, this is why the server crashed. This yuts with this giant base. And now I'm too cold because I didn't put the fur on. So I'm going to die. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I think I have the electronics piece of it now. Now I can try to find some penguins, but of course it's now pitch black. But I think this area of cold is worse than the rest. What am I even wearing? See, that's receiving road inventory, you're just hosed. You're just screwed. This server is, somebody's DDoSing this or something. Because you don't get lag spikes this often. Like, it doesn't happen. Not consistently in a row. Like, it doesn't happen on official servers. Yeah, I need to go back and get the fur anyway. Ooh, Quetzal. I'd like to have one of those for other maps as a little mobile base. Yeah, I'm going to try to find one more tech dino along the way, try to get the electronics for the egg incubator. The hell? I ran into a Karchar here the other day, and I do have a Karchar I found in this dude's base. You know, that's the thing. You know, and get arced, yes. So I play on my own private servers too. This is just a side project for me because when I started to play this, we played it on official, and we still have a base. Our base is on Gen 2 1010. It's over in the Eden side on the north side, and it just if you go to Gen 2 1010 and go to the Eden side, it's on the northern part. There's like a big land bridge. You're gonna see a base that has like 6 replicators in it, and it's like wide open except for a bunch of tech structures. That's the Arc Trade Federation. That's us. Um, but I started this channel because I wanted to start over unofficial for one more time, and I wanted to take it through all the maps. I got lucky in a base of Decayed, which gave me an entire Rex team, plus a UD, plus this Wyvern, um, some boss Dionicus, and then some boss Theres. So I couldn't have been more blessed. So as a rule, when I play on this, I don't really talk to anybody unless they talk to me, and I don't like ask for stuff because that was always a thing in official servers, is trading or asking for things like that. I don't do that. So if somebody comes and talks to me, I'll talk to them, and if they offer me stuff, I'll take it. But really, it's just about decaying bases, grabbing stuff, and seeing how quickly I can go through it. We do have obviously the Alpha Broodmother already done. That is already done, and now it's the Megapithecus because I need to get the Tech Trough because I want to breed the boss dinos before I try to go for the dragon. Oh, there's more eggs in there we gotta put in the fridge. So let's see if we have enough now. Electronics, we do. So now we just need to go get the poly, and I need the fur. The boots with the fur, which I put somewhere. Just a little bit of poly and one element. There it is. There's my fur. So I wanted the incubator because I want to breed the Rexes one more time before the 3 times event ends. I don't mind raising them outside of an event. I mean, it is faster, don't get me wrong. But I don't mind it because it's just logging in once, filling up some tech troughs and moving on with your life. Um, the boss team will not die to the Alpha Megapithecus. It just won't. It's not going to happen. I mean, it's the easiest boss pretty much in the game next to some of the Fjordor bosses, mini bosses. Um, but because after this, after I run the Tech Cave, which is another reason why I'm bringing the dinos. So I'm new to Twitch. So if you go, this project is a secret project from my other partner. So if you go to YouTube and just search Arc Trade Federation, that is actually our main channel. Myself, I'm Rune, and Valros is my partner. Um, we play on our own private official server, our private servers on official servers with a group of people that are our patrons and all that other stuff. I haven't set up this stream as much as I do that side, um, because he doesn't want to go back to official. So I'm doing this as kind of like a side project, and I just started this thing not too long ago. So, but yeah, if you go to YouTube and just type in Arc Trade Federation, you're going to see all of our videos, and we do live stream. We were talking about live streaming on there tonight. Um, on the private servers, we are up to extinction. So we have to beat the Desert Titan, and then we're going to go for the Gamma King Titan because we have S plus on those. So in order for us to get all the really cool S plus stuff, we have to beat the King Titan and Gamma, Beta, and Alpha. So because we want the Tech Forge, and you have to get that by beating the Alpha King Titan, which in my opinion is the hardest boss in the game. Next to next to the Master Controller, which is just stupid. We tried Master Controller to get the skiff on Gamma twice. It failed twice. Once because I was stupid, and second because it was just him and I, not ours. Yeah, get arced. It's the best advice I give people because they ask me all the time. Hey, we're not big. We're not a Syntac level YouTuber. We do it for fun. We literally have played Arc together since 2017. My buddy and I, Valros. You'll see his videos as well as mine. Um, I just told him one day, hey, we have all this Arc knowledge and nothing to show for it. Let's start a channel and put all of the little tips and tricks that we know up. And so we did. And we started doing that. It took us a little while and became monetized and got 1,000 subs and all that great stuff. And I do this as a side project for fun on the official server side because this is the official is the ultimate challenge. When you play on your own servers, and our Patreon servers are, their gather rates aren't cranked like maybe other unofficial servers are. We still try to make it at least a little bit of an official experience. But we have S plus as the singular mod. Let me tell you something, I'm missing that right now. But I like doing this on the side. because it gives me something to do besides all that. Because when you have the propagator and all that other good stuff, um, breeding's pretty simple. I mean, they've pretty much made breeding simple with the egg incubator. And I read that this new dino, this Rigo, whatever the heck it is, there's something about eggs for that one. All right, that's enough, Polly. There's something about eggs with that particular dino. I'm not sure what it is. Something about, I think it might be a mobile incubator. I think. Um, Reading the dossier was a little weird. So, but again, everybody has their opinion on Ark Survival Ascended or yeah, Ark Survival Ascended and all that other stuff. I've made the commitment to our patrons that play this version of the Ark Survival Evolved version, that we will not shut down those servers. That's what they like to play, and we're going to stick with it. But I personally will have an Ark Survival Ascended server on our Patreon servers, just so people that want to play not official, and I'll still play official on Ark Survival Ascended as well. Um, a lot of people complain about, well, that's just a money grab and blah, blah, blah. Well, it takes money to make a game. So I'd rather them come out there and say, we need money to fund these projects. I'd rather them say that. But yeah, you know what? 2.5 years. You think about a game and you think like putting 2.5 years into a game, you think that's a long time. And it is. But in this game, you know, you can find things. I still find things out. I was literally testing for, I don't even know where the hell I'm going. That should tell you all you need to know. Was testing out beating the Ice Titan with Perlovias because apparently, and I tested it and it failed miserably, but if you send the Perlovias in, as the Ice Titan comes in, if you bury the Perlovias, he'll try to attack the Perlovias and then you can tame him. Um, but every time I couldn't get that to work, so that's one of the little side hustles or side projects I'm working on for the actual YouTube channel. And the Arc Official Gaming has its own YouTube. All it is these Twitch feeds uploaded to that. So, and that's really just for saving them because I don't want to take up the hard drive space of saving all of these streams. But that's really it. In fact, I didn't even have the YouTube channel to download these until like day 16 or 12, or I can't remember what it was. But I didn't even have it yet. So, no, we stream on the Arc Trade Federation channel once in a while, probably once every week or so, because my buddy works at different shifts than I at our jobs. We don't have the same job, but he works at kind of odd shifts. So when he's off, we tend to try to play together and live stream. And one of the things that we will do next, I think our next one, I'm trying to convince him to actually do it tonight on the Arc Trade Federation YouTube channel, is to beat the Desert Titan, because he's raised up wyverns for us. So. But no, one of the things, trying to find a spot to build on official servers is a problem. Trust me, this is not my ideal spot. Um, you know, having to do all the pillar tricks to get the base to float above ground is not what I want to do. But it's what had to happen based upon, um, what spots were available. That should be enough poly. We'll keep the oil and that, but the rest of it I'm not really worried about quite yet. And I will breed Tech Parasaurus for Element Dust too. I'm not ready to get that started yet. Oh, for frick's sake. You gotta be kidding me. 5 short. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna do this a different way. I'm not gonna end up 5 short. I am not gonna go end up 5 short. Where's my pick? And in the cache of dinos that I found a lot of, we'll take that. Found a lot of these. A lot of Ascended blueprints, so amazeballs. So, when I do go to Gen 2 and get high enough level, I can actually make an Ascended tech bow, which is just baller. So, this is about as blueprint heavy as you can get. So, all right, let's go get some obsidian and be done. Then we'll go to Rags and get the artifact of the Brute. So this spot wasn't ideal. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't ideal, but from proximity, because, yes, I do want a Thyla down the road. And if you go back to one of the earlier streams, you'll see me get arced hard. Since that's the name of your channel, I can tell you this: get arced. I got arced hard in the artifact of the massive cave, which is back there. Was on a Thyla getting the artifact and made one of the jumps over the lava, and it boomeranged the lag spike boomeranged me back into the lava and killed the Thyla. And then when I went with the Shadow Main that I had inherited via this decaying base, that got stuck in the lava too. And then I just finally went in the smart way with the Desmodus and did it. Yeah, it was rough. I when I take on the Tech Cave, I'm actually gonna try to go back and beat every boss on Gamma because I want to go into the Tech Cave with the Desmodus. Because on unofficial servers, you cannot um, unpod your dinos in the Tech Cave. There usually is a spot. Good lord, come on, a spot somewhere in the Tech Cave. That's enough for 5. Where you can unpod your dinos. What would you say is my favorite tame? Shadowmane. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. Um, it can do everything. I was so pissed when that went away. Shadowmanes you can breed for boss fights. They breathe underwater, swim fast underwater. They have a pack buff. You can disappear in caves. It has the warp strike ability, which you can attack multiple dinos at once, which makes it great for caves. And it has a super high jump. So if you go to the video, which is the artifact of the Devourer on the island that we have, which is on Carno Island back that way. The Shadow Main will actually make the jump from the bottom of the cave all the way to the entrance of the cave where you go through the water. Like it, that's why I love the Shadow Main. Like I'll never, if I had that, and taming them is a giant pain in the ass. There's no doubt about it, but it's worth it in the long run. And once you breed them, they're just insane. My counterpart, I believe, is a Karchar guy now. We use those on an OSD on Extinction, and I was stunned how fast that thing is. Like I'd never really, I didn't go through the time and the effort to actually make one, so or not make one to tame one. So I I didn't find it necessary. But um, now can I have my 5? Oh, of course it's 2. But riding that Karchar, I was like, geez, this is amazing. There's my 5. So that should be enough for the incubator now. Hooray. Now we need a little bit of element just to make this happen. Just the one. And the egg incubator is going to have to be on the other side. Because that's where the power is. And we'll put it next to here. And we'll take all those and get them going. This saves me the air conditioner problem. And the S Plus version of this, you can auto set the temperature, which sucks, so we've got to rise the temperature on this. Up 10, down 5. 10 was too much. 1 degree, then another degree, and perfect. So hour and 22, that's not too bad. I'll hatch all these. Well, I'll do the Megapithecus tonight first because I'll have enough element to make the tech generator and the tech trough, and that'll go here. Looks like my generator finally underneath the base turned off. And we'll go from there. So, hey, yeah, welcome back. So hopefully you can see now. I'm gonna my phone is ringing, so give me 30 seconds to answer that, and I'll be right back. And then we'll go get the artifact of the brute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now we'll go get the artifact of the brute. And I don't know what the timer is on the server, but yeah, and I screwed up and put the gate first instead of the walls, and the walls are haphazard at best. But if I want to try to get through all these maps by August, because Gen 1 and Gen 2 will be the hardest because of the missions you have to do. And then go into Fjordur for all the runes and all of this and all of that. That's going to be a thing. So, luckily, with the boss team that I procured, I will be able to, like, next will be Scorched, which shouldn't be a problem. Running the caves isn't a huge issue, especially with the Desmodus that I have. So I also made a rule when I did this that if the map I'm on, I can tame whatever I want. But if I go to a different map, I can only tame one dino from that map. So like I went to, let's check the timer. When I went to Gen 2, I tamed a Maywing. When I went to, shoot, here, this is how you check that timer. Now we'll check the timer. Ugh. Okay. Um, when I went to, so when I did Gen 2, I did the Maywing. I went to the center to get a high-level Rex, but then I found the Rex team, so it didn't matter. And then I went to Fjordur and tamed a Desmodus. And unfortunately, I don't have that video. I didn't have the channel yet, the YouTube version of the channel yet. But on 3 times, it did make it pretty simple. So those are the only ones outside of the island that I have tamed. Everything else has been found. That's outside of the island has been found. So um, on Scorched, in the short time that I'm going to be there, so it'll be a very quick base. I'm hoping to spend no more than like 2 to 3 days there, because you need the talons, you need the artifacts. I will try to tame a rock golem though, because there is something fun you can do, and I'm testing this for the YouTube channel, the Arc Trade Federation YouTube channel, is taking a rock golem into these water caves. I think the hard water cave's actually over here. If you take a rock column with a scuba suit, you can actually just walk across the bottom, and nothing, as long as you don't nick a Euryptid, which is that little scorpion-looking deal, um, you can just walk your way to the artifact just like this, all on the bottom, as long as you're in scuba. So I'll be testing that out this week too. So there's a few video ideas I have. So in a game that's this old, it's hard to quote come up with new content, but I like official. I always have. So, but 13 minutes is quite a long time. So let's make another. Just make a regular trough, since I know I just gathered a little bit of metal. Let's gather the hatchet wood while we're here. Oh, I have the chainsaw with me still. What am I doing? The wyvern's such a jack of all trades. Unless you chainsaw to death. And I'll make another forge at some point. I'll gather metal. Gen 1, I believe, if I do go there, outside of going there, will be to try and steal a Magmasaur egg. And that doesn't matter what level. I really don't care on that one. Let's make a trough while we're out. And then the metal, which I think is over here. And I tried to go. I mean, I got the engrams from the other maps too. I mean, I think that was fair for me to be able to do that. Put all this in there. And for this, for everybody, we're just going to do that. I think this range should be enough. That's pretty darn good coverage for a regular trough. Once I get the tech trough, obviously it'll be better. Because I know that there are some dinos that are in need I've used them a lot over the course of the last few bits. Let's see what the dreaded J whistle. Well, now everybody can eat out of the trough. Everybody's near it. Yeah, there's some stuff that's 8. Pretty sure it's this Doed. Does this have the trough thing on it? Well, get your butt in trough range, homie. Yeah, everything else should be in range. Nope. And I could take the Desmo over. I just don't want to lose it. I'll go back and tame another one if I have to, but I really don't want to lose this guy. I love this thing. And I put a lot of points into weight for really no reason except to make the replicator. But let's get rid of all this. Let's put that in there. This can go in the fridge. Burning up, apparently. But yeah, there's the Rex team. So like 102,000 health, 3,000% melee, which is pretty good. Your boss Theres have 59,000 and 2,600, which is just amazing. And then there's Dionicus. I'm assuming this person used this against the dragon and brought in Theres and these and let them kind of attach and leech to the dragon. And there's an otter too. And I literally, I think on the Twitch feed you'll find the video of me taming multiple gotchas on Extinction as my one dino to get the Black Pearl gotcha, which finally I got. And I don't know why there's a Parasaur there. And there's the Karchar, which I don't know if I could get the saddle for yet. Nope, still not there. But I will get there. Hopefully by the time 3 times is over with crafting things, I'll have a Karchar. And there's a couple Griffins too, and a couple Manic Armors, which is just amazing. So this timer should be getting much better now. We should have burnt through enough time to get and of course the drops back outside the base. So this base location worked out pretty good because of the fact that I don't have to take all of the Rexes to the obelisk to run a boss fight. I can just do it from right here. In fact, I'm going to get these Rexes out of the way before I go. Yep. These were my crap Rexes. These are the ones I got, before. These were the ones I started to breed before I got the procured Rex team. So I'll just do a stop all. So I think they ended up starter at like 6,900 and 366 melee, which ain't bad. I mean, when you put points in it, it's not bad. It would have been enough for everything from Gamma. But yeah, we decided against trying to do that to ourselves. And I could wait for the drop to transfer out, but I still think I have a few minutes. And then we'll get the artifact of the brute. We'll call the stream a day, and then we'll come back tonight, as long as I'm not streaming on the other YouTube channel, to do the Megapithecus. And the phone has rang again. Hang on 1 second. Oh, Mr. Popular on the phone today, sorry. All right, how much time do we have? Oh, that's not going to tell me. 4 minutes, jeez Louise. Well, let's go look at some bases and see if they're going to decay. So, this one is huge and has 12 days left. I don't foresee this one going away. I wish it would because it would save me so much time because I wouldn't have to go get all of these artifacts. This person, even though it's a box tribe, did an amazing job of looking, having this look like this. But this is like these are artifacts that I would save me so much time. I wonder if I can get a drink here. Sure can. Thanks. Appreciate you. There was a base over here that decayed. Someone has built here since. That's where I got some of the artifacts that I needed to start with. This is the island. This is the island. So we'll take them in order. So first is the island, then Scorch, then the center, then Aberration, then I think Rags, then Extinction. Then we go Valgaro, Gen 1, Lost Island, Gen 2, or yeah, and then Fjordur. So I'm going to try and take them in order that they were released. Yes, solo. So I'm going by myself. Um, Bases that decay are my freedom to pilfer to help me along the way. But yeah, I'm going all solo. So I've done it all before. The only boss that, in fact, we defeated all the bosses on our Arc Trade Federation channel. Except no, we did beat um, Fenrir. We did. So we've beaten all the bosses. We just haven't beat Gen 2 on Alpha. But the rest of them we've done. So our bodies are laying in a thing. Yeah, I wanted to do something solo. It's a long journey, but now that I have the Rex team, it can just zip quickly. So the frustrating part is just waiting for a timer half the time. 2 whole minutes. Cryopods make everything better. At some point, probably. Oh my God, woods for not. I probably will eventually. Um, so our other official venture, the official venture, is on Gen 2 1010. But our multiplayer Patreon or servers are on. That's where we play with all of our patrons. And those are on an unofficial server, and that we have almost all the maps. I don't know what we're missing. It's not many. I think we have 9 of the 12 maps or 9 of the 13 maps. And that, if you go to arctradefederation.com, you can see all that info. But that's the other YouTube channel, or that is the main YouTube channel. And the Arc Trade Federation on YouTube. That's all your info on that side of things. The Arc Official Gaming is just a me on my own deal. Because when you play on unofficial servers, I'm not saying that you cheat by any means, because you don't, but you do have advantages. Let's put it that way. There's probably a group of 10 of us that play together, and we invite anybody that they want. Um, the official number of maps that we have on the Patreon servers are 3, 6, 9. 9. Fjordur, Crystal Isles, The Island, Extinction, Gen 2, Aberration, Gen 1, Scorched, and Valgaro. So those are the official ones. Me and some of the other people from the Patreon do play Survival of the Fittest from time to time. Um, not as often. Again, the UE5 version of this, your opinions be as they may. The hope is that it's great. If not, then it's not. And that they'll keep this version of the game going. Which is why I think they're keeping the game saves. Because if the UE5 version of this game sucks, they're going to reopen the official servers. All right, let's get out of here. Let's just find a rag server. Need something low pop that's NA. That'll play. I really shouldn't have brought the Wyvern. I should have brought the Desmo. Because getting through that little cave, I think, might be a problem with the Wyvern. But we'll figure it out. I may come to Rags to tame a Giga because they tend to be consistently over here. And when I do come to Rags to play, I love this spot as a base spot right in there. I love it. Usually it's taken up. No, that's not it. Where's that? It's down here. That's like I said, somebody's right taking it up because there's a windmill. But yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I love that spot. It's perfectly secluded. It's got its own water source. It's really fun. But anyway, usually there's gigas up here, and it's fairly consistent. Because you could go to the Gen ones to get the variants, um, but I'm going to use that for the Magmasaur. Usually right in here or down here. Oh, you idiots. Why would you build a base of the right on a Giga spawn? Are you nuts? Oh boy. If that's one of you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you, but why the hell would you build on a Giga spawn spot? That just makes it harder. Sometimes I've seen him come down here. Of course, I remember when I first started playing this game, I got stuck over here, and I could never make my way all the way around to the obelisk. Because people have built bases. It sucked. I remember it sucked. But after the artifact of the brute. This is always a touchy one to find. It's like the easiest one to find, and yet the hardest. Because I always make my way up here, and then somehow miss that spot. Such a pretty map. I can't wait till they redo this in UE5. This in the center are going to be just awesome. So follow the water. Hey, first chime. And the wyvern does fit. Fantastic. There it is. Artifact of the brute. Done. I learned my lesson in all the times I've done this. Follow the water, follow the water. And it will take you to the cave. Follow the water. Alright, now, what, for God's sakes, what's the timer look like to get back? And when I'm done, as long as it's done before everything shuts down, I'll probably give everything to somebody. I mean, so you can at least have it to download or whatever. Oh, perfect. Less than a minute. Lovely. Oh, that's amazing. Huge. Time saver. Love it. No, now just wait out the timers. That's another thing about unofficial servers that are so great. There are no timers. You transfer at your leisure. Man, this is going to look great in UE5. As long as they do it right. I hope they do it right. I mean, they kind of did it for the Switch already, but I mean, there is. I guess you could screw it up. And then we'll need to kill a Megalania too. I could go to the center for that. Back home. Home we go. Home, James. That was a quick pit stop. There it is. Got the artifacts. And we can get rid of this fur. We're not going to need that again until for a bit. Oh my god, you're loud. So, artifact-wise, it's not in there. Hopefully I still have them. Artifact of the Devourer, and then there's one more, and I think it's the pack, and I don't know where I put that. Boy. I may have to go get it. Yeah, I'll have to go get it. It's okay. I can take the Desmo in there and go get it. I forgot all about it. Is it dark yet? Nope. I'll come back and do that tonight. I forgot all about it. Okay. Stuff is incubating. Good to go there. Everything's got power. So far, so good. Now put the artifacts away. I swore I had an artifact of the pack. I swore it. We'll put them in the replicator for safekeeping, I guess. Let's try this again. I mean, there's the gigaheart for the dragon. There's that. That's crazy. And there's my grappling hooks for the artifact of the pack. Maybe I was thinking I was going to go get it because I already made the grapples. Megalodon teeth. There's some sort of leftover Sarco skins. There's those. Thyla claws, T-Rex arms, Yudi lungs. Well, son of a gun. I could have swore I had that already. Damn the bad luck. Definitely not in there. Make a boss fight folder. Alright, there's all the extras. Man, that sucks. I don't know where it would have gone. I didn't put it on you, did I? No, I wasn't that silly. Because every other dino I've pretty much used. Except for a tech parasaur under the base. Watch out. He's still chilling there. Nope, nothing in there. Well, crap. Well, let's get the artifact of the pack tonight. Oh, shut up. Stay up. Well, we'll have to go get the artifact of the pack tonight as well. It's okay. Alright. Until later, should be a little under 12 hours from now. About like 10 hours from now. And we're going to gear up a bit. We'll go take the Desmo to get the artifact of the pack. We'll gear that up a little bit. And then we'll probably breed the Rexes one more time, try to let them heal up a bit before we take on the Megapithecus, and then we can really get started. So, thanks for those that followed. Appreciate you chatting. Thanks, and we'll come back soon.